India Love ruined streamer awards. And that's crazy, bro. What has India Love done this time? Let's get right into the video, man.
Yo, Adapt, I'm gonna let you finish, but Rakai and DDG had the best streams all year. They should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year this year.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai and shout out Bubba.
The fuck? Bro, get your ass off the stage. Hey, bro, somebody take her ass. Bro, somebody should. How the fuck did she even get on the stage, bro? God damn, get this girl off the stage, bro. She doing too much, bro. She's drunk or something.
If you ever want your event ruined, just invite a pick-me male-centered woman named India Love and give her a microphone. Just yesterday, the most divisive event in streamer history took place, aka the Streamer Awards. The reason why it's noted as the most divisive event in streamer history is because up until this moment, there has been so much conversation surrounding it. Whether it be the fact that some kick streamers weren't involved in any of the categories, whether it be claims of it being a buddy-buddy system where friends of the show are being brought on and glazed on all night, or whether it be about QT Cinderella, the host of the Streamer Awards, doesn't really know anybody. She's just inviting whoever to stay in good graces. This event has so much controversy surrounding it going into it, it would only make sense that it would be a night of controversy. And while there are other things to elaborate on, we've got to get into the pick me queen, India Love, and how she ruined the Streamer Awards. If you haven't yet already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to this channel. It goes a very, very long way. Now back into the video. Discourse around any award show is always about the nominees and who the committee decides to select as far as winners, losers, nominees, etc., etc. It never really seems fair, especially when your favorite artist or celebrity or whatever doesn't get represented, but ultimately it is what it is. Breakout Streamer of the Year is defined as a streamer who experienced explosive growth in the past year, establishing themselves amongst the top streamers as one of the most talked about names in streaming. Now, I think if you ask the casual viewing audience, they would have their opinions on this, and most notably, they would probably talk about Rakai and DDG, two people who, for better or for worse, have been in every single conversation. So when they didn't win the award, it came to a surprise for most of the internet.
EDG, Vanilla Mace, Wendolyn Ortiz.
Wendolyn is her name? Who knew that?
And the Streamer Award goes to Adapt.
Second nomination and first win.
Now, I'm not here to make a claim about who should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year, what it even means, did this person break out, X, Y, and Z. That doesn't necessarily matter to me. What I am here to discuss is the pick Misha of the entire group, India Love. Granted, it's okay to be upset, but what she did is just so inexcusable. She pulled a Kanye West slash Little Mama, or a Little Mama slash Kanye West, and decided to run up on stage, take the mic, and give this drunken monologue about who she thinks should have won.
Y'all, I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt, and congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai and shout out Bubba.
Now, Miss India, you know that was wildly inappropriate. Like I said, I'm all for people having their own sorts of opinions, but does that mean that I interrupt this show in order to do what she did? Absolutely not. Because we'd be there all night with everybody disagreeing, with this person winning, that person losing, etc., etc. At what point do we draw some sort of conclusion? Now, do I agree that Adapt should have won the award? My personal opinion? Potentially not. I could not be as tapped in as I should be, but DDG and Rakai had a super big year, but I also thought Blackboy Max took things to an entire different level. But never, and I mean ever, and I do mean ever, when I walk on stage to interrupt them from their award show that they're giving on. That's just the dumbest thing in the world. And rightfully so, she faced consequences for being a pick Misha, and she got kicked out of the event promptly. And not to be on some Karen or any sort of police timing, but yeah, no, you should have been kicked out. I'm glad they took swift measures because they put a lot of effort and energy into this. But that's just the start of the conversation. What happens after that was so baffling to me, but it also lines up with who India Love is. As she's backstage or at some sort of after party having these conversations with these different streamers, it almost seems as though she doesn't realize what she's done and is just living in this moment of whether it be ignorance or still happy about the life that she's living, etc., etc.
Now, as soon as you did that, the Rakai DDD shit, I'm like, the Rakai DDD shit, I'm like, oh shit. We went up to the stage. I'm like,
Oh, you forgot
you
already.
a savage for real for that?
As soon as I sat down, I said, excuse me, you gotta go. Like that with my arm. I said, wait.
Yes, like you don't even take care of your little sister.
No, but honestly, like when I see Rickon, I didn't like how he was sitting.
Yeah.
Like that nigga ran 2025. No cap, not like that, but like he should have been like more like, man, fuck this shit. But I didn't like how he was feeling. So I'm like, nah, everybody got that nigga should have won. He should have won. What was you talking about? Like no.
Mind you, she's 35. Idiot, you're a grown woman. Child losing an award and them being emotional about it, or at least the appearance of being emotional about it. Mind you, she's 35. Idiot, you're a grown
Nigga, this nigga called her 35. Nah, nigga. Hey, bro. That's true, bro. India Love. India. You're 35. You're 35. It's time to pack it up. You gotta stop. Stop acting like we're 17, 18, crash out. You know what I'm saying? Bro, chill. You got like 20 more. Nah, let me chill. I don't like doing the little you're pushing 40 shit. I don't like doing it, but it's funny as shit, bro. And it's 9 times out of 10 it's true, bro. Like you're doing too much for your age, bro. I mean, actually, you can be childish as you want. 40 years old, I don't give a fuck, but don't get mad when people call you out for being childish, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be childish, be comfortable being childish in your 40-year-old body, all right? But when somebody calls you childish, don't get mad. All right, that's all I'm saying.
That nigga ran 2025. No cap, not like that, but like he should have been like more like, man, fuck this shit. But I didn't like how he was feeling. So I'm like, nah, everybody got that nigga should have won. He should have won. What was you talking about? Like no.
Mind you, she's 35. Idiot, you're a grown woman. A child losing an award and them being emotional about it, or at least the appearance of being emotional about it, isn't the biggest of deals in the world. Have an opinion, that's fine. Don't try to lump Rakai into this situation. What you did was just straight up wrong. And I know what you did it for, the validation of the bros. That's why you're so excited to tell Deshae and other streamers about what you did. And ultimately, the reason why, the justification. So it makes sense why she would be smirking when she gets phone calls from different streamers talking about what she did was fire, what she did was X, Y, and Z, blase, blase, blah.
Hold on, Des is calling me, chat. My heart.
That was some blood. That was blood.
Hey, you know me, I'm super.
That was some Kanye little mama. You walked up with her like, what the fuck, bloody? Where you
You
at?
know, what needed to happen. I was gonna make it happen regardless. I was gonna make it happen regardless. You know what's crazy though, Des? On my life, when I went over there to go talk to Rakai, I didn't like his demeanor. Like Rakai head was down. Rakai didn't have his light. I'm like, nah, niggas need to feel this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he just didn't have, like, Rakai's head was down. His whole, like, I didn't like that shit.
So why not encourage him? Why not uplift him in that moment? Why sit there and try to appeal to these young male gazes? Why she
Yeah, if anything, you made the shit worse, right? Bro, like, now everybody knows that Rakai was feeling down. Like, you really didn't help him. Because what you resist persists and what you chase escapes. So, really, you made the situation worse. You probably could have talked to him and be like, hey, Rakai, don't even trip about this shit. This shit ain't nothing. You are the one in control of your reality. You feel me? Ain't nothing can stop you, bro. Just keep your head up. All right, that's all you got to say. Just keep your head up. You gonna go on stage and be like, Rakai and DDG should have won. Alright. It's just, you're just doing too much, bro. You're doing too much. You made the situation worse.
Is getting some sort of backlash from this situation. It is coming from a lot of the FaZe members, especially the loudest and the proudest of them. But ultimately, they on the right side of history, because what FaZe Kason says in this situation is exactly how India Love would feel if anybody did this to her. FaZe Kason says, no class, just beyond unnecessary and weird. A commenter says, I mean, Rakai deserved it, completely raw. Kason responds with, whether whoever deserved it or not, you can't justify that. Beyond unnecessary and disrespectful. And put some respect on Adapt's name. He had an insane year and definitely deserved all the love he got. If there was a biggest pick me of the year award and India Love won it, and somebody ran up on stage and said that, oh no, Nina Lynn was the biggest pick me of the year, India Love would be pissed off about it. You can feel the way you feel. Communicate that to your audience, your community. Have that on your stream. But the ways you went about it was very, very childish.
I feel bad for Rakai.
That's what I said.
Because we're like,
Yeah.
then she had, and India had security drag her out for that.
We were sitting right next to her.
And Ray screamed face up when she was getting kicked out.
Now Rakai is brought into some situation and drama that he didn't need to have to be in, which is crazy because you're using him as an excuse for you to be ignorant, for you to be immature, for you to be some sort of pick me. Not too long ago, India Love talked about changing her whole image.
Wait, Ray screamed FaZe up? Does that mean like he fuck with FaZe, right? That might mean, nigga, Clover Boys don't even really fuck with India like that. Like they cool, like they ain't got a problem with India, but I would imagine that they don't even fuck with her that heavy for her to be doing some shit like that. You feel me? That's what I think. I don't know.
You know, as she's aging, not carrying into her next phase in life, these childish ways, etc., etc.
I don't know about changing my style at 30, but I'll definitely be elevating my style at 30. And I will be toning it down as far as the raunchiness and my behavior and how I dress. I'm going to be turning it down. It's not going to be an overnight thing. But I'm working towards being more modest, and I'm working towards, like, being more that category. But in due time. I'm not in a rush. I just know what I'm working towards, and I have to put in the work for that, for sure.
You say you're not rushing changing, but I'm telling you right now, you need to rush to change. And that same night where she bum rushed the stage to give this sort of announcement, she blamed her alcohol and weed addictions as to the reasons why she does the things she does. And she's slowly starting to phase those things out, because at this big age, she needs until January 3rd to learn and establish some sort of boundaries, aka some sort of basic civilities in life.
I want you guys to just be a part of my journey, because it's a journey, and I'm okay with showcasing my ups and downs. And it's okay, but that's what I want to do. January 3rd, no weed, no alcohol.
Talk about accountability.
So
30 years
until
old.
January 3rd, I will learn my boundaries of, like, how many drinks does it take to get with me type shit, you know?
Oh, India, you are just the most foolish person in the world. I'm making claims that India Love is a pick-me because I believe that she does all these things for the male gaze, the male attention.
She said January 3rd, no weed, no alcohol. Am I tripping? Or did she already tell us she was gonna stop doing alcohol? I mean drinking. She said she was gonna stop drinking a long time ago. Am I tweaking? No, like dead ass. Like when she was like, I think it was a fucking elite swimmer or runner or something, was hugging all on her and shit. And he I forgot, bro. I fucking forgot, nigga. She was on her knees and shit. She was on her knees for a whole nother dude, and she was like, I'm gonna stop drinking. So we know she capping right here.
Learn my boundaries of, like, how many drinks does it take to get with me type shit, you know?
Oh, India, you are just the most, or the people in the audience felt a certain way. And you know what, India? Let's see. Let's put that one to the test. You went up there and you said you did it for DDG specifically, but when I went back and looked at how he was responding,
You went on live and said you pop niggas. You don't pop niggas. You went on live and said you whoop niggas. You don't whoop niggas. You went on live and said niggas know how you get down. Nobody know how you get down. It's crazy. Nah, just let me chill. That's how I wanted to end the video, bro. I'm not finna react to the rest of this because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we got what we needed. We got the information we needed, bro, and that's it. That's the video right here. I love y'all boys. Let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. I love y'all so much, like very much. I appreciate all the the engagement I've been getting over the few past weeks. Yeah. I'm gonna see y'all next video. And I'm out, man.